Sit with me for a moment. The night is short, and tomorrow is uncertain. I have fought long enough to know battles are not always won with swords, but with the mind that guides the hand. And before the gods call me away, I would have you understand what has carried me through the weight of an empire. When I was young, I thought power would bring peace, but I learned instead that peace is within. It is the discipline of thought, the mastery of oneself. Meditations, that is what I called my writings. Notes to remind me we cannot choose our fate, but we can choose how we meet it. Tomorrow, the arrows may fall, the world may break. But if within you there is calm, then no spear can pierce it. This is the first lesson. Control your mind, for it is the only fortress that cannot be taken by force. I wrote often of this truth. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Do not rail against what you cannot command. The storm will rage whether you curse it or bless it. Better then to hold steady, as a captain holds the rudder. Unshaken, though the waves crash high. The second lesson is of virtue. Do not waste your short breath chasing what is fleeting. Gold, praises, the empty noise of the crowd. A man is measured not by wealth nor by acclaim, but by the steadiness of his character. Ask yourself always, is this just? Is this kind? Is this necessary? If the answer is no, leave it. If yes, then hold to it as if it were the very spine of your being. Glory fades. Monuments crumble. The names of kings are swallowed by time, but the good you do, that endures in ways unseen. To live with justice, courage, temperance, wisdom, these are the 4 pillars, the only treasures worth defending. I am no god. I have faltered, grown angry, grown weary. But each dawn I reminded myself, today I shall meet with the meddling, the arrogant, the deceitful, the envious, the ungrateful. Such men are everywhere. But they cannot harm me unless I choose to be harmed. For we are of the same nature, born of the same reason. It is my duty to live in harmony with them. That is the third lesson. Expect hardship, expect insult, expect betrayal, and meet it not with bitterness, but with understanding. There is a fourth lesson I would leave you. Remember death, and let it teach you how to live. Every man walks with death at his shoulder. Some pretend it is not there, chasing pleasures as if the banquet will never end. Others tremble, clinging so tightly to life that they forget to live at all. But the wise man, he walks with death as a companion. When I wake, I tell myself, you may not see the night. And when I lie down, I whisper, you may not see the dawn. This is not cause for fear, but for clarity. Knowing the cup is fragile makes the wine taste sweeter. Knowing the breath is short makes each word more precious. So do not fear death. Fear only to waste the life that is given to you. Death is natural, like birth, like the falling of leaves. To fight it is to fight the order of nature itself. Ask yourself, am I using this moment well? Am I living with reason, with kindness, with purpose? If you can say yes, then when death comes, you may greet it as an old friend. Another truth I have learned in long years of rule: we are not separate, but bound together. What harms the hive harms the bee. So too with men. You may think yourself alone in your struggles, but each act of selfishness weakens the whole. Each act of virtue strengthens it. Do not imagine your life is yours alone. The soldier, the farmer, the child, the old. We are woven together by the same threads. To live for yourself only is to live half a life. To serve others, even in small ways, is to fulfill the design of nature itself. This is why I wrote, "What brings no harm to the city brings none to the citizen." Your good is tied to the good of all. Do not turn away from duty, even when it is heavy. The weight of duty is lighter than the shame of neglect. Quiet acts of service, unseen, carry great weight. The grain of rice feeds the hungry, no less than the loaf of bread. If you live rightly, your life will be its own monument, even if no stone bears your name. And so I come to the last lesson. Be content with what you are given. The world is not ours to mold as we please. Empires rise and fall. Fortunes come and go. Friends stay and vanish. None of these belong to us. They are on loan, entrusted for a time, then taken back. To rage at their loss is to rage at nature itself. What then belongs to us? Our mind, our choices, our character. These are ours, and nothing else. So if you would live free, live by reason. Do not crave what is beyond your grasp. Do not cling too tightly to what is passing. Accept with gratitude what comes, and let go without complaint what goes. If tomorrow I fall, remember these words, not as the command of an emperor, but as the counsel of a man who has walked long in the dust. Guard your mind. Live with virtue. Expect hardship, but meet it with understanding. Welcome death as nature's friend. Serve others. Accept what is given. Do this, and you will have lived not only as a soldier of Rome, but as a citizen of the universe itself. Now, Go and live.